Welcome to my channel. It's 1 o'clock somewhere. It's 1 o'clock here. 1 o'clock p.m. But anyway, welcome to my channel. Thanks for being here. Boy, oh boy. So I already know today, so far, was a melting pot of gumbo. I mean, it's all good. But I see a man. First of all, I was like, wow, the outfit. A long black train attached to like a long tuxedo jacket or something. And then, but he had one totally foot bare and the leg bare. Then the other leg bare, but then had a black sock, silk. And then I was like, oh, wow, that's interesting because I'm driving, taking a shortcut, going down Scott. Oh. And I'm like, ooh, look at that outfit. Like, oh. And then all of a sudden I see him raise his hand and there's a hatchet in it, a huge hatchet. And I was like, oh. And then there's people, I see people approaching him, I was so scared because he picked it up, but he didn't mind those particular people. Now, he continued on, and I kind of pulled over because I was trying to call the cops when I'm driving, and I didn't know, I don't want to call 911. I wanted to call the police in that area because it's a whole thing. Anyway, I couldn't really do that, so I called my daughter. She knows the numbers. And she's in Costco with her husband at the time. But she was getting, she thought I was in Alhambra or Pasadena. She's like, what? And I'm like, no. Just cut off the freeway. I'm going this way and that way. And here's this man. Look at Mike. What's that man's name? Who wears the all black, and he wears black lipstick and black eyeliner, and his hair is black but spiky, and he had black nails. White guy, but he's a musician type dude. Anyway, he was a international version of him. I don't know what nationality this man was. To tell you the truth, he was mixed. He looked mixed, or he could have been, he had brown skin, but he wasn't black, let's say United States black. He was mixed or something. Oh God. Anyway. Guardian angel. Okay? Was there to protect. Ooh, because look at that. He had the knife. This man has a knife in his hand. But yeah, he was dressed like he was royalty. The outfit was kind of slamming. I liked it a bit. But I was like, what? I wondered if this was that man. Because I heard on the news or something that there was a man that I don't know. I have to Google this and see what happened. Because I'm not sure what happened. But I remember them saying something on a man yelling at Hatchet. Maybe it was downtown. I think so, downtown LA. Anyway, so the restaurant, he made it a way more down in front of this restaurant, but because it had mirror windows. It was a window, but mirror because he could see himself, and he was like, he took his, he had these underwear things that were, he must be a fashion designer. Anyway, he had these weird black underwear things, like, not a whole, up here, and I was like, oh shit, if he starts to take his clothes off, because the little 10-year-old, and I was like, oh no, God. But then one of the cooks, I guess, came out the side window and was like, but he was further enough distance where the guy couldn't. He was looking, and maybe he told the restaurant owner, I'm not sure, because then I seen the guy come with a backpack and kind of talking to the guy, and I was like, oh, he got something for him in that backpack, so I was like, okay, well, they're probably waiting for the cops to come, because then the guy sat down on the, sometimes how they make the extended patios areas when the 2020 came and they was doing all that, separating some of the people were allowed to make a restaurant kind of in the street. So it's kind of like that, but it was on the sidewalk. like, and he just sat down and acted like he was smoking a cigarette and was waiting, I guess, for the cops or whoever to come. Anyway, I was like, okay, I'm leaving now. Because I knew it was taken care of. Otherwise, I would have been calling the cops. And I would have, like, stayed on the phone with my daughter and she would have done, called. But keeping enough distance because I ain't a phone. Yeah. Listen, don't come near me. I'm in the car. But anyway, so there was that. But we got to our destination. We had an appointment this morning, two this week, abrupt that came all of a sudden, but it was like a hurry up and wait type thing. And I'm so grateful for this opportunity for the little girl to be able to really live or to be able to function better in society. Because some people, it's still there when you're a sweet, empathic individual, as you may know, you kind of, people treat you kind of funny. They think that they can just do you kind of anyway. But then what it is shows you who they really